Syria condemned the political pressure and media defamation campaign carried out by the United States and its allies against Russia, an escalation that seeks to maintain chaos in the world at the service of the West's hegemonic agendas as Damascus portrays it. Let's see more on this.
Damascus considers that all countries have the duty to stand up against Western policies orchestrated by the United States, which have become a severe threat to international peace and security, honoring that Syria not only expressed its support for the Russian special operation in Donbas, it also works to increase cooperation with Russia's allies, Iran, Iraq, and its fight against terrorist groups and the United States' intentions of re-sowing the seeds of war in Syria. We have assessed the situation in Ukraine and have agreed to keep open the consultations over the situation, development, and its repercussions. Likewise, we agree on the improvement of bilateral cooperation, even when we feel great satisfaction for the level of collaboration showed in the fight against terrorist groups that led to the expulsion of extremists who control large parts of a country. We're going to keep on building on this cooperation, and we're going to consolidate it in many areas, mostly in the economy. Russia's special military operation in Donbas is a necessary step to cut off the West's attempts of lacerating Russia's interests and national security. That is how Syrian authorities deem it, as they condemn Washington and its allies who seek to carry out their destabilizing plans by applying on Moscow the exact copy of the political script they used in Syria on their so-called war on terror and its financiers. There's been quite a fierce heightening of political pressures and media spins from the West regarding Russia. This cycle of slander portrays the same pattern applied in Syria since the beginning of the war in 2011, especially the false accusations that say civilians are being bombarded, all of this seeking to aggravate things to keep the crisis going and mobilize the world against Russia's special operation, but we believe that they will fall with Russia just as they did with Syria. The Syrian government stands firm on its belief that Russia's military operation in the Donbas region is the Ukraine response to Moscow's right to defend itself and the principles of justice and humanity. Damascus sees the Russian incursion in the oppressed territories as an undertaking that poses the beginning of a global transformation that benefits the peoples of all nations in favor of the end of hegemony and unipolarity.
Hisham Wanous, Telesur, Damascus, Syria.